Hi everyone, this is Mr.T back again from sunny Dominican Republic. Thanks for tuning in. As you saw in the title, this is about what services I offer that I can help you with. And I'm going to go through 17 points, so excuse me for looking at my notes, but I want to make sure I cover everything properly. The first service is general consulting, and what I mean by that is that let's say you have a goal of either coming down here on a vacation, you want to know the right places to visit, how to do it safely, maybe you want a tour guide with you. I have that information. Or maybe your goal is to relocate here short or long term, in which case you just make a long list of questions and we can take an hour, we can take 2 hours or more, depends on how many questions you've got. And you just throw them at me during the session. And the sessions are usually done by either Telegram, WhatsApp, or Skype, a video call, or it could even be face-to-face if you've already arrived down here or you're here already. I can answer most questions, especially regarding Sosua, Cabaretta, and Puerto Plata. And anything further away, I have other talent that I can refer you to. So that's general consulting. I sell it by the hour. And I'm going to go through in the end how to contact me and how to get my price plan and the prices for the different things. Okay, the next one is a 3-hour introduction tour. And that's either done by the couple, if it's a couple, renting a vehicle. I just have an off-roader myself. If it's one person, I can take them on the back of my bike if they are brave enough. I don't go fast when I have clients on, so it'll be very safe and calm. But it gives us the chance to go and check different places if you're looking for rentals, maybe you're looking at starting a business, maybe you just want to learn everything there is to learn about where to set up a telephone account, insurance, freight account. And we go around, there's like hundreds of pieces of information you get in a very short period of time. Actually, some of my clients bring a GoPro camera. After the session, they can remember, oh, that's right, that was that place. That's where we could get the real good sandwiches at a sharp price and so on. That's a 3-hour introduction tour. It's going to save you a lot of time, money and hassle in the future, just learning the ropes, because I'm sharing 14 years of knowledge for that area. Sosua, Cabaretta, Puerto Plata anyway. Anyway, the next one is short courses. So I'm going to mention a long list of short courses that you can take, usually just half an hour, but if you want more, you just pay per 15 minutes extra. It's all in the price plan. So opening a business in Dominican Republic, there's many pros and cons to doing that. There's also, if you are doing it, what's the best type of business? Open door business, working from home, there's a lot of things that we can get into. It depends on your skills, your goals. A lot of people move to this island because they want freedom, and especially with all the CVBS that's been going on for the last 2+ years, freedom means a lot to people, especially the ones that are here. And I know there's more out there that are trying to get out of places that are very tyrannical right now. So I can teach a lot about how to disconnect and live as free as possible down here, so you can do what you want, when you want, how you want, as long as you don't tread on other people's toes, of course. But you can definitely live a lot freer here than many countries that I've visited and even lived in. All right, the next one, handling the ladies or the guys down here. So let's just say you're coming down here alone and you meet all these frisky, friendly gents and ladies that come from actually all over the island because it's a tourist spot. There's a lot of lessons to be learnt there, what to do and what not to do. Prevention's better than cure. You can hire me for half an hour to an hour and you'll get a lot of knowledge about just some of the things that you should or shouldn't do, so you can have a good vacation and as much fun as possible. One that's close to that is love and romance. I've had especially a lot of guys say, well, I want to find a really good woman, but I hear all these horror stories. Yeah, so there's ways to go about it, and there's definitely also ways not to go about it. You could write libraries full of books with the stories from especially men who's come here, but also ladies that found some romance and then it went sour and then they lost everything they had invested down here and lots of money. and got a lot of grief and anger out of it. So again, prevention's better than cure. There's ways to screen them, there's ways to find them or meet them that are better than other methods. So if that's you, contact me for that one. Renting and buying motorbikes and cars. There's also a lot of do's and don'ts on that one. So if you're thinking of initially renting, then maybe buying a motorbike or a vehicle down here, there's a lot to learn there. So reach out to me if that's you. Renting or buying a property or constructing a property. There's 3 areas there that are very important. We all need a roof over our head. It's just, how do you want to go about it down here? What's the pros and cons? What's your goals? Maybe you want a farm, maybe you just want a studio apartment. I mean, there's many options there. So let me know what you need, what your goals are, and we can get into that one. Communities, pros and cons. You know, some people don't like living where there's a lot of noise, but it takes experience living down here to find out everything about all these different gated communities or areas. So if that's you, reach out to me on that. And the same goes for towns and cities. What's the pros and cons of living in Sosua compared to Cabaretta or compared to Puerto Plata? What's good, what's bad, what's in between, you know? So I have a lot of knowledge from not only those towns, but many towns around Dominican Republic, and I can probably help give you the information so you can make a fully informed decision on that one. Immigration, that's a big one. A lot of people who want to move down here already, before they set off down here, thinking about, well, do I become a resident? What about immigration? Do I need to bring papers before I come? Do I need to go to my embassy? If you have questions regarding that, well, I say definitely contact me and acquire my services. You know, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. So, all right, shipping of goods. Maybe you're unsure whether you want to ship your stuff down or should I buy it down here, or maybe you have some things you definitely know you can't find down here, but how do I get them down here the best way so I actually get them and don't get them stuck in customs, etc. So if that's you, reach out to me on that one. Schooling. You have children maybe, and you want to get the best type of schooling for them. So we can get into things about which schools, the pros and cons of these schools, homeschooling, and weigh it up depending on where you want to live as well. The distance, transport to the schools and all that has to be worked out, you know, for you making other decisions maybe of where you rent or buy a place. So, yeah, if that's you, contact me on that one. Best places to visit. There's so many beautiful places here, and I have a ton of knowledge about a lot of places. So if you're trying to plan a tour down here, I can even sell my services there. If you want something more long-term in terms of a tour, 2-3 days, where you need a person with you, then I have good amigos here that speak, some of them, several languages that are cheaper than me, that I can refer you to, and they can be your protector and tour guide for such a tour. Setting up internet, power and telephones down here. As foreigners, we do have high expectations of these things because we're so used to them, and not only used to them, it's often part of how we make a living. So we have those expectations. So some areas down here, it's really bad. Others, it's good. It's also which supplier you choose. So I have a lot of knowledge around that because I'm one of those who like good, fast, efficient service technically. Banking. How do you get a bank account down here? Which are the best banks to go to? Should you even go for banking? And if you do, what paperwork do you need to organize prior to coming, and what time frames, etc.? There's a lot I can share on that one. So if you need that, reach out. And the final one is actually not one I personally do, but it's related to money. Bitcoin. I have a team of friends down here that are Bitcoin people, and they can help how to set up the wallets and even how to do trading with it and many other things regarding to Bitcoin or crypto in general. Anyway, that was most of my services there anyway, and if you need any of them, you can reach me at info@educatedtraveler.info. just shoot me an email and I'll get back to you with my price plans. And let's save you some time, hassle, and make sure that you can keep the dice in paradise on your trip or on your relocation adventure down here. Thanks for watching and look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.